Well, what's up, y'all? So, we're in the shop today, back here in the back part of it, of course. We have a little car that we're going to work on. We got to pull transmission out of and put a throwout bearing in. So yeah, let me spin this around, see what kind of car we're working on, and we'll go from there. He was actually at a car show pretty far off. Luckily, he had trailered the car up there, so he had a trailer up there and a truck to get it back. But it started pouring fluid out from underneath of it, and the throwout bearing went bad. So on these, the throwout bearing / slave cylinder, it's all together, whatever. It's a hydraulic throwout bearing is what it is. Anyway, let me show you. So we got a little Volkswagen GTI that we are going to get transmission out of. So we gotta lower it back down. We just had it raised up last night. We're gonna lower it back down, start on it, get this transmission out, and we'll kind of, not gonna do a how-to video, but just kind of, hey, this is what we're doing today. I'll try to, not necessarily how-to, but I'll try to like show you most of the steps if I don't forget along the way, but it is what it is. So let's get to it, get this thing out. Phew. All right, y'all hear that? Look, this should be daylight. It's after 8 o'clock. Or well, right at 8 o'clock. That's how dark it is. This is what they're calling for all day. So days like this, I'm way happier to be right here and right here than I am out here delivering furniture like I used to be, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'm gonna close this middle bay so this thing don't get water on it. And might end up having to close this bay too, just so we get water here. This thing, it comes up, it's great because it comes up and it's easy to get cars in here. But it comes up and it dips back down just a little bit right here at the top. So sometimes it makes it where you have to take a squeegee and squeegee water out, especially if it's raining hard, kind of like it is today. I'm gonna leave it up a little bit. Just a little air in here. Little air in here. But we're gonna close her down while this hard rain's coming through. So, yeah. All right, yeah, see, look, here's water. So I don't know how much of this Volkswagen I'll get done today because we might be squeegeeing water out. So we'll see what happens. Or I'll shut the door and see if it stops a lot of it. But let me get the squeegee. All right, y'all. It is what it is. So they brought me this car and they said that the throwout, they thought, they didn't say 100%, so I'm not going to go there with that. But this is why you pay for diagnosis, and this is why you don't want to take a car to a mechanic shop and say, hey, do this. This car came in here, clutch to the floor. He said that they thought that so these things don't have an actual slave cylinder. It's a throwout bearing, hydraulic throwout bearing. When they go bad, they pour fluid out. Clutch goes to the floor, whatever. This thing was pouring fluid out. They thought that's what was wrong with it, because while they had it, now granted they had it on jack stands and stuff, and they were checking to see if it was leaking. From what they could tell, they thought the throwout bearing was messed up and it was pouring fluid out. Called the guy today, one of the guys that's buddies with this guy. I said, hey, just out of curiosity, what exactly was this thing doing? He said, man, it pours fluid out as fast as you put it in. And I said, all right, well, I don't see anything underneath that looks wet. So I said, I'm going to get some fluid in. I said, are y'all 100% sure it's a throwout bearing? He said, well, no, but one of the guys looked at it. He's a Volkswagen guy and said that he didn't see any of the lines leaking. And when I show you where this is at, it looks a lot easier to see from where I'm at because I do have parts off of it. Obviously, put parts off. But I said, well, I'm going to check it out. So I bought some brake fluid. It takes DOT4 and brought it over here and had a guy on the ladder pouring fluid in it while I was underneath of it looking. Oh, yeah, by the way, got a haircut. Thank you for that if you watch this video. But anyway, man, I poured it in and it was pouring fluid out, but it was coming down and running down on like the cross member. I call it cross member, but the whole thing holds the whole motor and stuff in it. It was running down on it and running down, and I was like, that's not coming from the transmission. So I got to looking, and this hose was messed up. So this hose runs from this reservoir right here down to, oh man, it runs down to this. It had blew off of this fitting, so this hose, wherever I just dropped it at, come off of that fitting. Here it is. So that right there come off of that and was pouring fluid. So we're gonna order this hose. Hopefully somebody's got it, because we'll put this hose on and this car will be ready to go. But it took me, you know, 30, 45 minutes to find it. But also I had already started taking the stuff out, take transmission out, and I was like, man, I don't know, something don't seem right. So a little bit of time here, a little bit of time diagnosing it, time taking it off, putting it on, plus the part, plus brake fluid, get this guy out of here. But a lot cheaper than putting a throwout bearing in it and not fixing the problem, because I about pulled the transmission out of this thing, put a throwout bearing in it, didn't, told him I was like, I'm gonna diagnose it, found this. So we'll save him some money for sure, not having to pull transmission out of it. But it is what it is. Let's get this part ordered. What's up? All right, so we got the Volkswagen fixed. It's good. I got my arm on the door. It shakes like crazy, so it's all good. We got the Volkswagen fixed. It's good to go. Luckily for him, it has a bad glare. We didn't have to pull a transmission. It was just that hose. We put a hose on it with clamps. We didn't actually put the factory Volkswagen hose back on it, but we put a hose on it, put clamps on it. Everything's good. It's good to go. We bled it. Got down off the lift. I drove it not far, because for one, I don't like driving other people's stuff. For another thing, sorry if you watch this, that thing rides like a log wagon. So I did not want to drive it, honestly. But the bad thing is I like those little cars for real. Like, so it's just one of those things with the airbags and setups, how those guys have those stance cars, they just don't ride the best. So Preston's was the same way. It did not ride that good. It beat you dead. Now granted, I had probably more air in it than they ride around with, so that might have been some of me, but it is what it is. Got it done. What else I do today? I pulled my truck in the shop and actually turned some drums, and I would have filmed that, but I was kind of learning. I had never done it, and Michael Martin come up here and showed me how to do it. You're good this way. If this Mercedes goes, you're good this way.
So good?
Yeah. So Michael come up here and showed me how to turn the drums on my truck. So I did that, turned the drums, put them on. Went to the house for a little bit, saw Dad, come back up to the shop, mess around a little bit, check the Volkswagen out again, just to make sure 100% that I didn't see anything leaking.
It's back there.
And I didn't see anything, so it's good. Just gotta let him come pick it up. Then I went home and worked on the mower. I don't know if y'all have seen the mower, but I worked on the mower a while back. Ended up crank seal that we put in. Something happened. It lasted for like 2 or 3 passes on the yard. I mean, I could start it up in the shop, it's fine. Put it in the trailer, it's fine. Took it out of the trailer, it's fine. Put it in her shed, it was fine. And she made like 2 or 3 passes on it, and the seal folded. It folded up inside out. That's what happened where it goes against the crank. So it's kind of like an axle seal. It's hard on the outside. You push it in the center of it's got the little seal with the crank, and it actually flipped the seal out. So that's what happened to it. It is what it is. We took the motor off of it, put another seal in it, done that, got it back together, and put oil in it, and it's not leaking. I didn't start it, but it ain't leaking. Also, and some of it might have been my fault, because also I noticed that I don't think I got the seal all the way in the first time in the crank. So when you knock them seals in, they go down in there, and I don't think that
My twin's back there.
I got it all the way in. What twin? You got another 4Runner?
Yeah.
There's a 4Runner like hers back there. She's going crazy. So anyway, now we are headed to the movies. Y'all, I ain't been in the movies in a long time. But today, August 21st, marks 25 years since the first Fast and Furious come out. Now,
Hey, bud. It's a little older, but
that's a
yeah.
little different. It's got different wheels on it. But, so, when I went to the first Fast and Furious movie, when it came out, was what would have been, what, 2001, I guess? I had my Mark II Supra, and I drove it. It's pretty cool. There's actually a Mark II Supra in that movie, but it's like a little glimpse, two small, tiny glimpse on one of the scenes where they're leaving when the cops show up. So anyway, it's in there. You have to really be looking for it. But we were going to drive to Mark III tonight. Well, the lot one's not on the road right now. As to we want to. Anyway, that's another video. Why the lot one's not on the road. So we were going to drive the purple car. Well, they're calling for 80% chance of heavy thunderstorms tonight. So, no, not on slicks. So, unfortunately, we're not driving the Supra. So that kind of sucks. Actually, we wanted to. She actually mentioned it 2 or 3 times. I said, look, if something happened, we'd have to catch a ride back to the house and get a truck trailer to go pick it up because I'm not driving on slicks. Done that. Been there, done that. Don't want to do it again. It is what it is. Don't want to wreck the car. It ain't worth it. So, not taking the car, unfortunately. But there's our wrap of what we've done today. Got the Volkswagen fixed on my truck. Got the mower done. And now we're going to go watch a movie that I think
The one at Hickory, AMC.
yeah, we're going to Hickory, but I don't think I've been in the movies in probably 10 years. Have me and you been in the movies together?
I think we went and watched something together. I
Okay,
don't
so
remember
probably
what it
8
was.
years, 7, 8 years. So anyway, it is what it is. I appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Obviously, y'all like the racing videos. We're going to try to start going more. Shadyside's getting ready to start being open on Sundays, so hopefully we can take the car and test. I don't like testing on nights that they have a bunch of cars there when they have the outlaw races and 28 race and all that, just due to the fact that I don't want to be the reason. I mean, if I'm just out there testing my car, I don't want to be the reason those guys don't get to race. So it is what it is. But anyway, appreciate y'all. See ya.